Many Jewish communities in Germany have launched educational programs to help Jewish young people to build and foster their identity as Jews and to make Judaism a tangible part of everyday life. In a Frankfurt-based educational program called Jewish Experience, Jewish millennials are learning that the major challenge for the Jewish community in the 21st century will be whether or not it can translate its rich tradition and holy law to speak to the most present contemporary moral problems of our time.
We want to give everyone an opportunity to experience Judaism and to learn about it. What do people do out of it? We cannot influence it anymore. But you should have at least have a chance to know what it's all about. And this is what we do.
Where we speak not about some theological themes that they're not connected to, but we speak about all day life. We speak about ethics, we speak about business, we speak about relationships, psychology, love, sexuality, all the things they can really connect to. And we try to discover the things from the Jewish point of view.
First and foremost, we're trying to show that the Torah is intellectually exciting and engaging, and that it's a pleasure to be learning Torah. That's our goal first and foremost.
Rabbi Konitz is reaching out to the Jewish generation of millennials to provide them with compelling experiences of Jewish community and Jewish tradition. And he wants to do it using the new media that did not exist only a few years ago.
It really comes from them. It's their impetus that they want a strong visual element in this generation, which is used to a strong visual element, used to internet and television. So first and foremost, we use PowerPoint. PowerPoint makes things clear. It also is very provocative. You can put up a picture, and already that's a discussion in and of itself. And even more so, now we're working with a further multimedia program called Torah Live. It was developed by an English rabbi who now lives in Jerusalem, whose name is Rabbi Roth, and he has very high quality videos / PowerPoint presentation. It's PowerPoint Plus, and it's really lovely organized material. So that's actually the future of the experimental phase.
For me, it's something that I grew up with, and for other people, it's about discovering their identity and building on that and meeting people with similar backgrounds. And I think that for me, the motivation is meeting people.
Rabbi Konitz wants to communicate a Judaism that can compete in a globalized world in which identities and communal boundaries are increasingly permeable. And he wants his students to learn how to use Jewish wisdom to speak to contemporary global issues.
Globalization itself is a concept in the Torah. We oftentimes think of globalization and the economic challenge of a large conglomerate competing with smaller businesses and the effects that has on local economies and cultures. We think of that as a new concept. This is a concept that's been discussed in the Talmud for the past 2,000 years.
As a 21st century rabbi, Jonathan Konitz must be prepared to work with real people with real concerns, trying their hardest to live meaningful lives under circumstances that are often less than optimal. This is Wilson Ruiz for Jewish News One in Germany.